hone in on your curiosity for real. Like, curiosity is a good thing in certain situations, but for the most part, like, curiosity is a good thing. It can really unlock the truth to a lot of things in your life that you just never would have seen before.
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting!
Alright, what's good, y'all? We back with another video. As y'all see, like, I'm dressed up, I'm looking nice. Nah, but for real, I just had a job interview on Zoom, actually, and in my opinion, I think it went really well. Like, I was really just, I don't know, just being myself, just talking to her, really, like it was like she was another human being, like, not really being nervous and just acting like she was a friend for real. So it came down to the question part, right? When she was like, do you have any questions for me? You know, like how every job interview goes, they always ask that. So I was just like, what was the most that you learned that you didn't know coming in before this? And she was just like she was like flabbergasted for real. She was like, oh my God, like nobody's ever asked me this before. And like, yeah, I just kept hitting her with questions and questions and questions, you feel me? Trying to just get an understanding of who she was. Like, it turns out like she's one of the ones in the company. Like, she put like so many of the top people within the company, like chairmans and stuff, like in position. So like, she's really the one you gotta woo, like, you feel me? Like, the one you gotta like nuzzle up with, you feel me? So yeah, I feel like she liked me, like, you feel me? I could tell at the end, like, she was kind of like happy, like, in a sense, just the way I was talking, or I surprised her, really, you feel me? Just cause like, I want to play the race card, you feel me? Like, I'm a black man with dreads, colored dreads like that, you feel me? It's easy for me to get stereotyped, but when you just show people, like, one, when you look the part, you feel me? I had this shirt on, and when you just show people that you're intelligent, like, you really throw people off guard. So ask as many questions as you possibly can in this world, like when just dealing with anyone, for an interview, for just in daily life. Like, questions will really help you seek out the answers you want to find. I know that sounds mad like mad cliche, but like it's really a fact, because it's like the more questions you ask, the more you find out and learn about a person. And it's like that will help you navigate where to go with this person, who this person is, like what to, you feel me, how you should be and how you should present yourself to this person. So yeah, you just gotta ask questions for them. You're gonna get opportunities that never would have been there if you never would have asked that question, because this question led to this statement and that question, then you feel me? So I could tell like that was like a breath of fresh air for her too, like just me asking questions, like really just being myself, because I always ask questions. Like, I do public interviews too, like I used to do public interviews like on Instagram and stuff, so it's like, I don't know, it just felt like another public interview. But yeah, I just really got to find out a lot about her. Like, she was telling me she put together a whole department and stuff, like a whole new branch and stuff. So it was like, yeah, I just learned mad stuff about her for real. So that never would have been brought up. I never would have learned those things if I never asked the right questions for real. It's all about the right questions too. So you're on the interview for a job, it's for Walmart, right? And you really want to know, like, is Walmart that bad to work at? So if you were interviewed, I'm gonna ask you and be like, what was your biggest takeaway from this company? Like, what's the best experience you had and what's the worst experience you've had? Just a question like that can literally just open up so much, because it's like they're gonna go through every detail. They're gonna recall, like, you might even change their opinion. You feel me? Because they think about, you know what, that was really bad, and like, you know what, like, it keeps happening, why am I still here? You feel me? Like, that's a little extreme, but yeah, I'm just giving an example. But based on their answers for real though, you can tell if this is even a good fit for you. Like, we need to stop walking into job interviews thinking like, I need to say the best thing so they can hire me. Like, no, like, you still gotta look at it as like, do I want to work here? Is this a place where I can see myself? I feel like a lot of times we get caught up in the money aspect of it, just working for money. And like, I read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and if you haven't read it before, read it. It'll change your whole mindset on finances, just financial literacy, all of that. So yeah, I read this book, and one of the chapters is work to learn, don't work for money. And I try to apply that when it comes to jobs, because it's like, if I'm gonna work a job, cool, like a job could be $40 an hour, but if it's like construction or something that I have no interest in, I know I'm not staying there. Like, I don't care how much money is paying, I'm not staying there. It doesn't interest me. There's nothing I can learn from it that I want to learn. So I'd rather work like a $20 job, $25 job instead of that, where it's in a field that I want to learn. Like, this is something I really want to learn. Like, I'm eager to know more about this, because that's gonna keep you there at that job longer than it would at the construction company. Like, you may still hate it, but like, at the end of the day, if you can take something away from that you can apply to your whole life, then you won. Like, you feel me? You won. Like, that's not a bad experience. It wasn't time lost, you feel me? So keep asking questions, keep being curious about the world, just keep learning more about the world, you feel me? Just lock in. But not for real though, keep being interactive, interested in things, like hone in on your curiosity for real. Like, curiosity is a good thing in certain situations, but for the most part, like, curiosity is a good thing. It can really unlock the truth to a lot of things in your life that you just never would have seen before. So yeah, I just felt motivated to, you feel me, just share that. Like, hopefully I get the job, because this is actually something I really want to like learn about more about. Like, I love like just financial literacy. Like, I literally self-taught myself to be financially literate like for the past like year and a half, 2 years. So this is just right on my alley. So I really do hope I get this, and you know I will get it, you feel me? I'm speaking into existence, you feel me? Even though I hate jobs, I'm not gonna lie, I hate jobs, but there is benefits to some of them, I'm not gonna lie. So I've always just forced myself just to be flexible and just really see the upside in things and not be so stuck in one mindset, because you feel me, I used to just not want to do jobs, like work jobs, just because like I'm like, man, I want to pursue this, I want to pursue that. But sometimes like you working at certain places can lead you to having connections that will help you on your journey. And honestly, that's been the case with me like a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie. So the jobs I've worked, I've just met people, and then I've met people from those people that I've worked with at those jobs, and that, like, you feel me, helped me with content, helped me whatever, like just gave me another connection, or just helped me in a time where I needed someone and I didn't know anyone else. So yeah, I've just looked at jobs as like a gateway for real. Sometimes they're not as much as a burden as we all think. Like, yeah, they suck, like don't get me wrong, I hate it, but like I dislike it for real, but you feel me, like it has its benefits. So in this stage of my life, I feel like I'm very more open-minded to it. Not to every and any job, it has to be something that really fits with me and fits with who I am, and really something I could take away from and just apply to all aspects of my life. So I'm gonna get this job, you feel me? And I'm gonna keep y'all updated on it too, like, you feel me, my experiences as I go throughout it. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in as always, you feel me? Like the video, comment down below topics y'all want to hear me talk about. I'm gonna keep saying it until someone comments, you feel me? Someone I'm gonna keep saying it, so you feel me? If y'all tired of hearing me saying that, comment topics. For real though. But yeah, subscribe if you new, you feel me? And it's Mookie as always, and I'm signing out.